CloudConnexa makes secure remote access simple and effective. It provides a reliable, easy-to-use solution for employees to safely connect to private resources from anywhere. With features like zero trust network access, strong encryption, and flexible access controls, it protects your data and network while keeping operations running smoothly. It is a smart choice for businesses seeking robust security without added complexity. Additionally, you can access your resources by IP addresses or domain names with flexibility to specify the protocols and ports you need. As you can see on this slide, we have multiple resources in our network. We have web servers, database, accounting servers, and file servers. We have set up database and servers by IP addresses. We have set up accounting server by the domain name, and you can see the protocols and ports that is been assigned to each resource. And this is how the users can access. If you use the onboarding wizard, the steps that you need to take is pretty simple. First, you need to choose the private access or enabling private access. Then you add your resources either by IP address and subnet or domain names. Then you specify the ports and protocols that it needs to be used for each resource. The next step will be deploying the connector. Either it's going to be in a cloud-based or on a virtual private servers or a physical server. You can deploy the connector, and the last step will be installing the Connect apps on the remote machine so they can connect to CloudConnexa as well. If we look at the onboarding wizard, we can see the enable private access is here. Once you select that and click on continue, this is where you're gonna enter the information regarding your private resources, either by domain name or the IP address. So for example, in our previous slide, we saw the accounting.ovnlab.local. I typed that here. For the protocols for this resource, we're going to use the HTTP and HTTPS. We can select it and submit. If you want to add something else with the IP addresses, let's do this. And then let's say this one, it's an SSH protocol that we want to add, and we can add this. Once we've done this, then we can click on add private resources, and the next step will be deploying connector, which at that time we can choose where we want to deploy our connectors. First, we need to select the region closest to our resources. Let's say I'm choosing San Jose here, and then select the deployment method. As I mentioned earlier, the connectors can be deployed on public cloud providers such as AWS, GCP, Azure, and so on, VPSs such as DigitalOcean, OSs such as Windows Server, Linux, Mac OS, and compatible routers such as Teltonica, pfSense, and so on. No matter what option you choose, there will be instructions and steps how to launch or deploy the connector on that platform. Once you're done with that, you can test the deployment, and if it's connected, you'll be done and you'll be redirected to admin user interface.